Welcome back. A Bronx resident has been dazzling on global stages from award winning choreography to performances with renowned companies. He's now set to star in the innovative show blending classical strings, beatboxing, and contemporary dance. Here to discuss more is a dancer at the Metropolitan Opera, Łukasz Zięba. Łukasz, thank you so much for joining me.
Hi, good morning.
Now, can you take us back to the moment where you decided that you wanted to pursue dance?
Wow, yes. I was 16 years old, so pretty late to start dancing. Um, I watched a television show called So You Think You Can Dance, and seeing dancers perform all these beautiful, incredible, athletic dances really inspired me to take a class. And having a background in gymnastics, I took my first class and I pretty much instantly fell in love and decided that this is what I would like to do.
That's amazing. And I do remember that show, so that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Now, you said that you feel like you started pretty late. With that, what were some challenges you faced, becoming a later student to the art form of dance?
Well, I definitely saw dancers my age, having a stronger training, stronger technique. So it took me a little bit to sort of catch up to that level. Although, again, having a background in gymnastics was really helpful, and I somehow found my way through.
And then can you talk about the experience, performing professionally on an international stage, kind of earlier in that career?
hmm It was really special to start performing at a young age on big stages, both in Poland and some of the European countries, and then after I moved here to the United States, my first job out of school here in New York was working with the Metropolitan Opera. So that was really uplifting and inspiring, and kind of confirming that I should pursue.
Now, what I love about dance is that a lot of it is cultural. How did you adapt to the cultural and artistic differences between Poland and the US, specifically, also, I would say, New York?
hmm I still don't know. I still don't know how I was able to, transition. It felt natural. I've always wanted to make my way here to New York. So when I arrived here, I just um, sort of naturally blended into the arts and culture scene.
That's amazing. Now, can you talk about receiving a scholarship to the Ailey School and how did that shape your journey as a dancer?
Mm. That was really helpful to receive that scholarship. I was originally intending to only participate in school for one semester because that's the amount of resources that I had at the time. So receiving that scholarship allowed me to stay in school longer and train for 2 years eventually at the Ailey School, which I'm really grateful for because now looking back, I realize I needed this extra time in school.
Now, I want to talk about your upcoming, project. You're going to be starring in a new show. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, we're creating a really beautiful show with PRISMA Works, which just opened last week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we had our first shows. It's a really special blend of different arts forms. We have incredible beatboxers, we have classical musicians, we have four dancers. The choreography and the entire concept for the show is really a blend of so many different genres of dance and music. And I believe we're creating something really, really unique.
Now, when I heard, the blending of beatboxing, which I think is, very old school New York, with classical music, there's just so many different elements. And as we talked earlier, just, coming from a different part of the world to the US, can you talk about, just the importance of kind of blending those different aspects of one art form together and, what it means to you?
I think historically and culturally, this is the natural progression of how we as humans want to evolve. We want to blend cultures and we want to um, inspire one another, whatever we specialize in, whatever our talents are. So I think these types of performances are absolutely crucial for the development of arts.
Now, what do you think this kind of collaboration, brings to audiences, and how does it reflect on the evolution of dance today?
Mm. People really want that type of performances. I think this is one of the reasons that we're doing it, because it seems like there's a demand for this type of art form that blends different genres, different styles, different approaches to performance. Um, so we're riding the wave of what is needed and also what wants to be expressed.
Now, I also want to take a moment to highlight another part of your journey. You also teach dance in the Bronx. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Oh yes, I love sharing dance with younger students. This has always been a part of my dance journey. Um, I love working with very young kids that are just learning how to take their first steps, as well as with professionals or pre-professionals. So this is definitely a very big part of my dance career, sharing dance and teaching younger students.
Now, looking ahead, what are some goals or projects you're excited to explore in the next phase of your career?
So in the most immediate future, I will be performing with the Metropolitan Opera with a new show called Aida. It opens on New Year's Eve, December 31st, and it'll run for most of the season. Um, in the looking like really far ahead, I would love to be able to start my own dance residency where I can share dance and provide space for other artists to create. Because throughout my dancing career, I've noticed how important it is to have time and space and resources to create, to explore, to research. So that is something that I would love to get to have a space, have a residency space where other artists can come and create.
Well, that's amazing. And with that, I want to thank you so much for
Hmm.
joining us and sharing your dance journey with us, especially here in the Bronx. I think it's amazing to see, how far you come. So thank you once again.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
For more information, you can visit the website at łukaszzięba.space and britishnukavarts.org. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more open right after this.